death looms large over Shortland Street.
Scarlett, he loved you more than anything in the world. You know that, don't you?
You are allowed to grieve, and you shouldn't be shutting TK out.
The last time, mind your own business. Craig is dead, and Scott Spear is to blame. They killed him. They're murderers, do you hear me? Cold-blooded murderers. Looking at me like that for? Ask him yourselves. Go on. Not that there's any point. I already know what kind of lies he'll tell you.
You're telling the story.
What exactly are you talking about?
Come on, out of here.
Gladly.
What's the connection with Julia Samuels?
There isn't one.
That's what you think.
Any comment?
I'm afraid we're going to have to forgive Dr. Potts her little outburst. She was very close to the late Dr. Valentine, as were many of us. It's to be expected that emotions are running high. All of us who knew him have a right to demand answers as to why he's no longer with us. Nevertheless, those answers are not to be found in ridiculous and unsubstantiated accusations against Scott Spear. Now, I'm very happy to answer questions the media may have later in the day. In the meantime, I think we should remember why we're here this morning.
Exactly. We're here to celebrate the opening of a brand new state-of-the-art facility, Surgical Research and Development Unit, that we can all feel very proud to be a part of. Now, if you'll step this way, I'll show you what I mean.
How are you feeling? You don't look too good.
I'm fine. Go to work.
Promise me you'll take it easy today?
I'll be on that couch all day.
I could take the day off and look after you.
I don't need looking after.
Well, at least let me make you a cup of tea before I go. Sit down.
All right, but only because I'm lazy, not because I'm sick.
What is it? What's wrong?
I'm just feeling a bit dizzy.
Right, let's say you're coming with me. You need to see a doctor.
Okay.
What the hell was that about?
How much plainer can I be?
You were babbling.
Okay, cart me off to the madhouse. I am clearly insane, and John Granger is a saint and not a murderer.
Where's all this murder stuff coming from?
Craig found out what Scott Spear was up to, and John Granger had him dealt to. It is as simple as that.
Okay, I'll play your silly game, okay? What were they up to?
Selling substandard drugs to third world countries, except some of those drugs turned up on the New Zealand market. And Craig had the proof.
That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable? Yeah, you'd like to think so, wouldn't you? One of those drugs killed Tony.
Fortizan?
Yes. Cut with monohydrochloride.
How does Julia fit into all this?
That was Scott Spear too. Do you remember Ant Richards? He turned up a couple of weeks ago. He's the one who stole the ledger.
Okay, what ledger?
The one that Craig had before he died. The one that had all the proof he needed to bring
Okay,
Scott...
got it. Who are you?
Ant was in pretty deep. He was trying to sell company secrets to the competition, but they found out and went after him.
You mean they put the bomb in the car?
Yeah.
The cops said it was drug dealers.
It was, just not the kind they thought.
This is crazy.
Okay, don't believe me then. Why would I make it up?
Why would you wait this long to tell me? You haven't said a word. I'm supposed to be your husband, remember?
Well, TK, in case you haven't worked it out yet, those guys are pretty dangerous. Has it crossed your mind that I might have been trying to protect you? Sorry, this is urgent.
What's up?
Apparently I need to see a doctor.
Come in. I'll see you later.
Are you still moping around like a wet Sunday?
I'm allowed.
Look, I know you think you're the only asexual in the village, but it's not true. It's funny, isn't it? I mean, you think they'd come up with a name that didn't have sex in the middle of it.
Well, you tell them that, whoever they are.
The Asexual Society. It's a real thing. I found them online.
Me too. Weeks ago. It's one of the worst designed websites I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know. You think that there'd be at least one asexual web designer?
Well, we're everywhere, apparently, so...
That is true. You just need to know where to find each other. They have a meeting once a week.
I know.
Well, you should go along to the next one.
No thanks.
They'll be expecting you. I sent them an email.
Well, send them another one. Tell them that you got it wrong. What I actually am is asymmetrical.
Gerald?
It's true. One eye's bigger than the other.
Oh, hi. How are you feeling?
Pretty witty and gay. I could burst into song any minute now. Deleted, I know. How you girls manage to look so good under these hospital lights, I have no idea.
Well, maybe we can find you some makeup once we get back to the ward.
Could you?
Here. Keep it. It's not really my colour.
Thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, can you take Eva from here, please? I have to get back.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. See you soon.
She looks terrible.
She certainly got the worst of it.
Karen said there was a scuffle, but there's definitely more to it than that.
I didn't really hear all the details.
Didn't you ask your boyfriend? Or did you decide you'd rather not know? That's understandable.
Kingy wasn't even at the dance party, Libby. He was with me. If he had been there, this would have never happened. Think what you like.
Will you just keep looking through your rose-coloured spectacles, Tanya, because the world's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Let's see. High blood pressure, we know that much already. And high levels of protein in your urine.
Gotta stop drinking those power shakes.
You're not going to like this. Pre-eclampsia.
No.
I'm afraid so. The shock may have had something to do with it. So you know what I'm going to say now?
Complete bed rest.
Until the baby's born, with regular BP and urine checks.
How about complete bed rest after I get back from Perth?
Craig's funeral.
They're flying him home today. The funeral's on Monday.
I'm sorry, mate. You're not fit to fly anywhere. Not without putting another life at risk. Well, two, actually. Yours and the baby's. You're not going to do that to us, I hope?
There'll be a memorial service here. Chris said they're organising one next week.
I wouldn't count on being there either. Complete bed rest means what it says. You can get out of bed and go to the bathroom, that's it.
Oh, there you are. Some of the DHB guys were wondering where you got to.
Sorry, not exactly in the mood for mutual backslapping.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about Sarah's performance if I were you. Granger's a pretty smooth operator.
Oh, yeah, he's that all right.
I hope Sarah's okay. I didn't realise that she was so fragile.
Fragile, is that what you call it? Do fragile people stand up to corporate bullies like Granger and his cohorts?
You don't believe all that, surely?
Every word she said was true. I just wish I'd been the one to say them. They wouldn't have achieved anything, but maybe I wouldn't be sitting here now, feeling quite so useless.
But what can you do? It's a police matter, surely.
Yeah, and they won't let us down, will they? My best mate and the mother of my son, both gone. And meanwhile, Granger is down the hall somewhere, swilling champagne. I knew life wasn't fair. I just didn't think it could kick you in the guts quite like this.
You get this from your mother, don't you? I bet you do.
What?
Constant tea making in times of crisis. Don't you want it? Oh, no, it's fine. I've got nowhere to be in a hurry.
Wish I could go home with you.
Oh. I don't need help to lie around in bed all day.
But you still have to eat. I'll try and get some time off.
What, for the next 10 weeks? Geez, that's how long it's going to be.
We'll drop a roster. Me, Tans, Libby and Mum when she gets back. We'll have you drowning in tea by the end of week 1. Hey, it's okay. You'll get through this.
Oh, I'll have to, won't I? I hope you realise how lucky you are.
Why?
I know they drove you nuts sometimes, but at least you have your family.
You've got Fran.
Why do you think I'm here and not in Te Aroha? My mother is useless.
Well, then you've made the best decision. You're back where you belong.
The only reason I came back was Craig. He's the one thing that kept me going. I thought if we could sort out our differences, then maybe the baby would have a father. What sort of life is it going to have now? It'll be me and Fran all over again.
No, you are not your mother.
Aren't I? I'm just as selfish. What sort of life am I going to have? You know, that's what I'm really worried about.
Well, you said you wanted a family, and now you've got one on the way.
I wish I'd had an abortion. I can't help it. That's the way I feel.
Gerald, I wrote something in your diary, and you'll see when you get back.
Are you my PA now? Does Callum know who's sharing you?
You're having lunch with the Asexual Society tomorrow?
You were meant to tell them I wasn't interested.
I told them you were nervous.
That is not the same thing.
Look, it's just down the road at Sugar. It was my idea.
All right, well then you won't mind popping in and telling them that I'm not going to be there.
Of course you're going to be there.
When I really need a personal assistant, I will find one who understands the meaning of the term boundaries.
I beg your pardon?
There is a line between you and me, and you just keep zigzagging all over it. Stop it.
That boy doesn't know what's good for him.
You do, of course.
And you are another one.
Me? Well, what have I done? Or not done, as the case may be.
You could have told me about the fight at the dance party.
I did.
Well, it was a brawl. It was gang versus drag queens. I'm surprised I didn't read about it in the paper this morning.
It wasn't that bad.
Ask Eva how bad it was. Ask her doctors. Ask them about her broken wrist and her bruises.
Okay, things got a bit out of hand. I'm not denying it.
And you still think that the white tails make good business partners, as long as everybody is looking the other way when the clientele is getting beaten up.
I've already spoken to Kingy about it.
Did you slap him over the hand with a wet bus ticket?
Maybe I should have set you on him. You'd have scared him off.
You don't want to scare him off, though, do you? Never mind your reputation.
Actually, no, I think you might be right. I don't need the white tails anymore. And I certainly don't need the grief.
Oh, spare me the telling off. I feel bad enough already.
Well, don't worry.
I'm sorry I ruined the opening, but I'm not sorry I said all that stuff. I couldn't just stand there and... I had to do it for Craig's sake.
You only said what half of us were thinking.
I had a call from Paula.
Oh, how is she?
Yeah, holding it together. Scarlett's a wreck, of course. It's going to be tough on Jake, too. A few unresolved issues there, I think. They want me to go around to their house and sort through Craig's stuff.
Right, well, you'll need a key. Top drawer of the desk in his exam room. He kept a spare there just in case.
Oh, I went ahead and had the locks changed after the place was ransacked.
Right.
That reminds me, though, his exam room will need sorting.
I think most of his stuff was packed up, ready to go to Scott's Beer.
Well, there might be something there the family should have.
True, I'll do it.
Are you up to it?
I'll be fine.
Kingy, you're not listening to me. Eva might be a freak to you and your lot, but to me she's an employee who does a good act.
She's not even a she.
That's not the point.
And some of the boys got hurt too, you know.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Never cross a boozed-up drag queen or a boozed-up drag queen's mate. I learned that a long time ago.
Okay, I'll tell the boys to pull their heads in and it won't happen again.
No, because next time there might not be any customers to harass. One bad headline in the gay press and we're finished.
It's not just the queers that want to dance, is it?
Okay, you find me another market with that much disposable income.
It's not my job to bring in the punters, Karen. That's your end of things.
Exactly. And from my end of things, I'm finding it hard to see what the whitetails have to offer anymore.
You want to go out on your own, is that what you're trying to tell me?
I'll be better off.
You'll be across the road with 2 broken legs once Kane hears about it.
Right, here come the threats.
He won't be happy.
No, and he won't be happy about last night either. Do you know how much profit we made? The grand total of absolutely nothing thanks to your boys stuffing it up for all of us.
So next time we get it right. I'm not joking about Kane. You call it quits now, he'll come down hard on both of us.
Okay. But this time we do it my way. Starting right now.
Hi, sorry, I didn't think anyone would be here.
It's just me. I'll get out of your way.
I don't know what I'm doing here, really. I was on my way out to get a taxi and...
I was just sorting through some stuff to see if the kids would want anything, but there's not much here, so, I'll come back.
No, don't run away. You've got more right to be here than I do.
Well, I think we both have a right, don't you? I wasn't sure about these books. What do you reckon?
Oh, Scarlett gave him this one for his birthday. If I were her, I'd want it.
Yeah, me too.
Look, they said they're not here to cause trouble. They just want to apologise. I'm not fit to be seen.
You look fine.
Really?
Really? But I'll kick them all out if that's what you want.
No. I'm rising above. Let them in. Come to finish what you started last night, have you?
Say the word and they're out of here.
Just give them a chance. Kingy has something to say to you. Don't you, Kingy?
We're sorry.
And how sorry are we?
We're very sorry. Aren't we, boys?
Yeah, sorry, bro. Bit out of control, eh?
Spare me your overwhelming sincerity, will you?
Come on, there's got to be something they can do to make it up to you.
I've got a gig tomorrow night. I'll need someone to fill in. I'm assuming you know all the words to I Will Survive. Don't worry, I'll lend you a frock. Shoes you'll have to find yourself. Mine were ruined last night. Oh, please. As if they'd let you through the door.
How about a nice new pair of shoes, then? It's the least they can do.
Good luck finding size 11 6-inch platforms. That last pair were from Sydney.
This reminds me of the cricket match, Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's right.
Craig went running to take a catch.
And somebody distracted him.
Whack right in the head. I could still see his face.
He never did like losing.
Oh, no. He hated to be wrong. And it wasn't enough to be right. The whole world had to know he was right. Sorry, that sounded awful.
No, that's the way he was.
Stubborn.
Yeah, he was born like that.
Yeah.
I just wish he hadn't been so stubborn about Scott Spear.
What do you mean?
I thought someone would have told you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not the only person who believes this. Craig's death wasn't an accident. He was murdered.
Oh, finally. I thought that shift would never finish.
Hey, babe, I saved us a seat.
I'm warning you, once I sit down, I won't want to move all night.
Well, I better get us a bottle then, eh?
Yes, please. You know what I like. Is there something you want to tell me? Well, they're not my size. Who is she?
Nothing for you to worry about.
Oh, I get it. Well, I just hope you're going to ask before you start borrowing my clothes.
Ha ha.
Seriously, who are they for?
I see you found a pair.
Not me, mate. One of the boys' girlfriends.
Oh, now I'm worried.
They're for Eva. A small attempt at apologising for last night.
Oh, that is so sweet. Was that your idea?
Can I have a word?
Sure.
You've had your laugh. You happy now?
No, not really. I can't see the entire gay community rejoicing at one of our parties just because Dorothy got her ruby slippers back, can you?
So what's the plan?
Well, obviously, we need to let people know the parties are safe somehow.
And what were you thinking?
I'm thinking this is your mess and you should be the one to clear it up. Unless, of course, I get a bigger cut of the profits.
Kane will never wear it.
It's your job to make him wear it.
All right. But you better make it worth our while.
Don't you worry about that.
This came to the nurse's station by mistake. I think it should have gone to radiology.
You're right, I blame Yvonne.
Yvonne's not here.
Yeah, well, I never get away with blaming her for anything when she is here, so...
Hello, Blondie. What are you doing tonight? I am in need of a drinking buddy.
I thought Tanya was your drinking buddy.
Oh, she's unreliable. If she's not looking over my shoulder, waiting for Kingy to appear, she's texting him every 2 minutes, and that gets boring really quickly.
She does seem pretty keen.
And this is the woman who swore off blokes. She's too optimistic. She just can't wait to clamber back up on that horse.
Good luck to her.
It's about time you got back in the saddle too, eh, girl? Well, meet me at the IV tonight, and we will make a night of it.
What?
Is one eye really bigger than the other?
Marginally. Most people's are. It's all right. You don't have to find me a support group.
Ooh, well, I give up. Good night.
No, wait. What time is this thing tomorrow? I can't read your handwriting.
You mean you'll go?
I might, on one condition.
What?
Will you come with me?
Oh, okay. Jokes. I was planning on being there anyway. Behind a newspaper at the next table.
What do you think I should wear?
Well, I don't think asexuals have a dress code. But if they do, it's probably corduroy.
What are you doing here? I thought I sent you home ages ago.
I had a lie down in the staff room. That counts as bed rest, doesn't it?
Hardly. You wouldn't get much peace and quiet.
Oh!
What is it?
I don't know. It really hurts.
Here, come over here and sit down. Do you feel like you might be having a contraction?
Can't be.
Kip?
What's up?
I'm not sure, but the baby could be coming.
Let's go. Let's get through to you right now.
Yes, madam, what can I get you?
I'm not here to drink, I'm here for reassurance.
Okay, your bum doesn't look big in that. To say the right thing.
You and the whitetails. Tell me that you've pulled the plug, please.
No, not exactly.
Kieran.
No, Liv, listen, I'm back in control, that's the main thing.
Oh, right, you're in control of a gang. You've got them all under your scrawny little white thumb. Yes, of course you have.
Livy, they're doing things my way and giving me a bigger cut of the profits. What's so bad about that?
You told me you were going to cut them off completely.
Well, then I realised there was a different way to play it. Yeah, I'm coming. Libby, I finally got what I wanted. Can't you at least try and be happy for me?
Okay, Alice, listen up. You are definitely in labour.
Dad, stop it.
Oh, sorry, there's no going back. Your waters are broken, but you'll be fine. We'll get you to Central straight away.
She has preeclampsia. TK diagnosed it this morning.
Well, looks like you're having your baby here. We really shouldn't move you.
I could call Central, get them to send an obstetrician over.
No, hang on. We don't have a fetal monitor.
Oh, the ultrasound will do the trick.
That won't be nearly as accurate. I really think we should get her to Central.
That's 15 minutes by ambulance at least.
No more. It's rush hour.
And her condition?
Look, if I thought it was going to be straightforward, I'd keep her here. We're taking a risk either way.
Do I get a vote in this?
Since when was this place ever a democracy? Just call for an ambulance, please.
How we going out there? There's an incident on the road.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I know. Just think, what would Scott Dixon do? How you doing, mate?
Just try and relax. It'll all be over soon.
No.
Don't push, not yet.
I'm trying.
I know, you're doing a great job.
Oh, I want to get up. Can I stand up?
Not yet, mate. Just hang in there. Excuse me.
Maya!
It's okay, I'm here. You're all good.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
What?
It's crowding. I can see it already.
No!
Wait, we're going to make it to Central.
Oh, no, we have to.
No, it's okay. Kip knows what he's doing. It's all good.
Well, tomorrow night, the coastal town of Cahersiveen gets a makeover with the help of Diarmuid Gavin and Dirty Old Towns at 8 o'clock here on RTE1.